Good morning, party people. I do hope today finds you well. This is a timeless reading for all. Today I'm going to do you a quick reading on the Relationships Oracle by Lon. Sacred Geometry Set. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I might not do a jump shuffle reading on this because I think relationships can be very complex, but they don't cover every area, do they? So I'm just going to pull a few cards and just see where it takes us. Not going to do any particular set numbers or any particular Celtic cross or anything like that. I don't even know how to do a Celtic cross, I'll be brutally honest with you. But it's just to see, normally quite popular readings, aren't they? I just want to say this is for entertainment and guidance purposes only. So if any of you are experiencing divorces or serious relationships matters, please don't take this reading as a given to make your decisions. Yeah, this will not resonate for all. There are 8 billion of us on this planet and we're not all up to the same thing. Please do take what you can, leave for those that need it. There are plenty of other readers on YouTube that would be best be able to suit your situation. Slow down. Can't even blame it on the retrogrades now, can we? Just blooming tongue-tied. Anyway, you're not all up to the same thing. This is for guidance. Don't use this to make any decisions, medical, legal, or otherwise serious. Just watch this. Take what you can. Give it food for thought. Roll it around in your noggin. See how you feel about it. Really? Okay? Wow. There's a flyer. Let's have a look to see what we've got, shall we? Union. Wow. The 1111 portal, okay, is twin flame as well. Their energy is abundant, and we're going into Friday the 13th tomorrow, which is a wonderful day for divine feminine too. The union, the sacred union, the alignment, the perfect meeting of dark and light. Counterparts, everything. You can chuck it. Some of you believe in this, some of you don't, but ultimately most of us as humans do crave union, do want union as natural as humans, to want to share your love and to want to be together, and that's something that is wonderful. It says the energy of the union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner aspects towards a state of wholeness. With a state of wholeness, one thing I just want to talk about, union. A lot of people say, this is my better half, this is my other half. No, you're not half. You are whole in yourself. Look at this. Do you see any halves? No, you don't. Look at these. 1 and 1 makes 3, which makes a complete cycle. Yeah? And it's perfectly balanced. 1 and 1 makes 3. Yeah? Be secure and grounded in yourself. Don't rely on anybody to secure or ground you, because they always have the power to take it away from you, no matter how genuine and how much they profess they're not going to do it. People change. Everybody says things in the heat of the moment, and they genuinely mean it in the heat of the moment. But things change. The world turns. The circle turns, yeah? Things don't always stay the same, but if you've always got yourself, then you will always stay the same. Let's see what else we've got, shall we? Let's have a little bit of a different reading here. If you're feeling lonely in a relationship, okay, and that person hasn't even noticed, and you've told them, and things aren't changing, there's no point watching hours of these on YouTube. There's no point going to psychics, to palm readers, to tarot readers, and they're not changing. It's time to go. What have we got here? Oh, okay. If you've got a bow in your union, but the key things for a union are honesty. But before you can be honest with each other, you must be honest with yourselves, okay? We'll work on vibrations as well because we're energy. Once you're honest with yourself, you know whether you actually want to be in this union or not. Sometimes you're not honest with yourself because you know you don't want to be in that union, but you are either worried about what the person's going to react, how that's going to make you feel, which is issues in yourself you need to deal with, or you're worried about hurting that person. You must be honest with yourself. It is actually, all told in the end, kinder to be honest to yourself and kind to be honest to that person. If you're in a union when you're not being honest and you're not entirely happy, yeah, it's unkind to that person because you're just leading them on. Especially if they're a little bit dependent, they're not quite as evolved, you're staying in there, it's just going to make them even more dependent. You're just going down a rabbit hole you're not going to get out of. It's not good for you, it's not good for them, it's toxic. So it's an emotional prison. It's not good. Yeah, once you're honest with yourself and you're kind to yourself and to your partner, and both of you show honesty and kindness, true, real, transparent, dark and light, honesty and kindness to each other, you will be transformed. There'll be transformation. Look at the balance on this. Look at the perfect cycle. It's absolutely awesome. Let's see what else they have to say on there, if they've got anything else to say at all. This is the ideal relationship. But what happens when it goes tits up? Because it does frequently, doesn't it? I don't even know what the divorce rate in the UK is, even though I live here and I am actually a statistic of that. But I know in the US, I think it's something like 65%, which is telling in itself. And it's not a case of a lot of people saying you must do the work, you must communicate, you must work. There are relationships sometimes that are just downright toxic. And I'm not being rude, but I am going to be honest about this, say while we're on the subject. If they're downright toxic and your partner's an absolute fucking psycho, there's no amount of talking or sticking with it is going to help the situation. It's just going to bury you. You're going to be dead at 25 before they bury you at 80. Get out, man. Do you know what I mean? Live. Do it. This is what I'm saying. This is for guidance purposes. I'm not saying go leave your husband or your wife or your cat or your dog or whatever it is you have a relationship with. But if you have spoken to that person, you are transparent and you are honest about your feelings and things aren't changing, you've done as much work as you are expected to do. Yeah, they should have approached you. You should have approached each other. But if there was a balance, you wouldn't be in that situation. Reflect. There you go. Reflect on things that please you in your relationship. Yeah, celebrate them, honour them, but also reflect. If there's things, if you're watching this, there's clearly an issue in your relationship, yeah, for whatever there is. So with this union that you've got some kind of issue with, you do need to practice honesty with yourself and your partner, kindness. That will be your transformation. But you also need to reflect on why you're feeling it, how you're feeling it, for you, not what others are going to think and feel. Not what others are going to think and say, because this is your relationship, not theirs, really. Do talk to your friends, though, for support, moral support. They won't judge you. They'll just listen, make you tea, give you a cuddle. Yeah, friendship is a wonderful thing. But also in your union, I just got this through, which is interesting. You must also always have friendship. And I can tell you this from absolute experience. Once you stop liking your partner, it's game over. All right. Like and love go hand in hand. You can fall out of love with someone, and you can still like them. That's fine. That's when the energy shifts in your dynamic of your relationship. But if you stop liking them first, you can't love them. You can like someone and not love them, but you can't love someone and not like them. No movement on that. Commitment. Yeah. Have commitment to yourself before you have commitment to anything else. Yeah. If you can't commit to yourself and to your truths and what it is that you truly want, honestly want, yeah, you can't commit to anybody else. Be authentic about it. Yeah. Be honest about it. There's honesty right the way through this. I know this deck has got many cards, and this is no coincidence. Yeah. Surrender. Let go of what it is that you thought you should have had in your relationship. Yeah. Stop living on potential. Yeah. Potential doesn't drive it. Potential is an illusion. Potential isn't even real. It's in your head. It's your perception of it. Okay, of what you think you should have. And what you think you should have, maybe you need to go into your head and wonder why you think you want what you think you should have. I'm not saying you don't deserve it, but you need to question why it is you're looking for what you are. You've got to take the pebble out the pipe so the water can flow. Let it go, let it flow, let it nurture, let it grow. If your relationship isn't working and you've tried, surrender. Be honest with yourself. Yeah, be authentic, be transparent. You do need to practice all of this before you can move either way. If you're going to build a relationship and you're going to keep together, you need to practice all of this. You need to practice all of this honesty and kindness surrender, authenticity. You need to keep your friendship. If you've not got your friendship, you can't love that person. If you don't like him, you can't love them. There's no two ways about it. You can like someone and not love them, but you can't love someone and not like them. It's harsh, but it's true, okay? But at the end of the day, your relationship with yourself, the union with yourself is important. You need to practice all of this in your union with yourself. Your honesty, your kindness, your reflection, your authenticity. You need to be your own friend as well, okay? And if you are looking for that perfect union, that perfect counterpart, all of these boxes need ticking first, my friend, yeah? You need to be your own friend, yeah? You need to reflect on why you think, how you think, and how it makes you feel. In this, you'll find your own transformation, yeah? You need to commit to yourself, and you need to be authentic with yourself, and you need to surrender to your own demons as well. Otherwise, there's no way you can transform, yeah, and have the union with the self. The same goes for someone that you're with, yeah? It's the same all the way. This is pretty much your message. You need to be honest, kind, and truthful with yourself, yeah? And I'll say it again, yeah? You can like someone and not love them, and that's cool, that's great, it happens, but you can't love someone and not like them. And the same goes for you, my friend. So if you don't like yourself, you can't love yourself. That needs addressing with urgency. If you're with a partner you've been with for years and you don't like them, you ain't going to love them either. That's not love, that's obligation, that's duty, and it's toxic. I'm going to be brutal, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is to give you guidance. There's no other way you're going to be given guidance unless you're taking out your comfort zone, are you? So with all best pure intention and heart, I'm going to leave you with these thoughts today. Leave me a comment in the boxes below. I'm more than happy to answer and expand upon them. And if you want other readings to talk about this a little bit more, I'm more than happy to do that. So I do hope that this has guided you and made things a little clearer, or just cleared things up a little bit, or even confirmed things in your own head, you know. I do hope it's helped you in some way. But today, that's my reading on relationships and core issues that you need to address, one with yourself first, and two with the partner that you're with. I do hope this has helped you. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Until the next time, party people, we'll unite on Hippie Witch Nation. Take care. Bye.